Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited because I can upload another day in the life episode. You voted for the Eclectic Arts household from Stranger Will, and they consist of 3 friends who have decided to cut ties with the modern world in order to explore their inner creativity. They received a large sum of money from their parents, and they are using it to explore their creative dreams in a less hectic town. The lot they live on is the Dream Weaver's Way. It is tucked high atop a plateau where you can hear the babbling brook and embrace your inner creative self, and it's perfect for any starving artist that is just looking to get away from it all, which is weird because apparently they received a large sum of money from their parents. So this beauty here is Leslie Holland. She has no job, but she has the best-selling author aspiration. She's a goofball, a geek, and a bookworm, and I believe you could put her in the writer's career or let her be like a freelance writer or something like that. I think that would fit her perfectly. She is very pretty. I really like her. Then her friend is Alice Martin. I believe she was in the Stranger Will trailer. She has no job either. She has the painter's extraordinary aspiration. She's creative, a music lover, and a bookworm, and I would put her in the painter career or maybe in the freelance career. The painter also as well, or she could be a stylist or something like that. And then last but not least, the very handsome Mark Eggleston. He has the friend of the world aspiration. He is cheerful, an art lover, and a bookworm. So they are all bookworms, and I think they all look really young and fresh and creative, and I'm excited to see what they are up to in this day in the life and if something special will happen with them. So first we get a look from the outside at their house. So because they received a large sum of money from their parents, you would think that they might have a beautiful house inside that is really furnished with a lot of things and stuff, but when you take a look first, I think we will see the living room first. Then you see that is very empty. There's almost nothing in it, which is a shame. And I'm pretty sure that this will be a lot that I will renovate soon. I'm working on the goth renovation at the moment, and I will also renovate a lot in the new world of Mount Komorebi, but first I want to have platforms that I can use. But let's get back to the Eclectic Arts household. So what are they doing? They are sitting in the living room talking to each other. Apparently they get along really well. They have this big stereo that is there, and here is their house from the outside. I think it's very pretty, and they live in such a beautiful neighborhood. I really love the town of Stranger Will, and lately I have been playing a bit more there. Just playing with a family I have created, not with them, but I have visited them, and I think they are fun. They are a fun household, but I think there are a lot of things that they could have and they would have more fun. So they are creative, but there is no easel at all, and there is also no computer, but there is a very strange welcome wagon. And I don't know if you saw the other day in the life I have filmed in Stranger Will. I am not sure. It is about a couple, the Roswells. Yeah, of course, here he is, Ted. I visited them, and you might remember that they had a welcome wagon as well, and the welcome wagon has never been creepier, scarier, and funnier than it is in Stranger Will. At least there is something happening. This guy we know because he works at the store, but he's not the same guy from the trailer. I'm not sure why that is, but he wears the same clothes. They are still standing here, Unfortunately, my three eclectic arts household people, they didn't come outside to talk to them. They are spending time together inside, dancing, listening to music. This is apparently how they cut ties with the modern world. I'm not sure if it's because they don't have a computer or how they would cut ties, or maybe it's just because they live in Strangerville. So because nothing really happened at that point of time, sometimes you will see some footage from outside. Of course, we zoom in a little bit on Mark because I really like him, and we have this guy here. He was randomly walking around with some other very strange people. I think they did a really good job in letting them walk around. But I must say, I've played the storyline once, but I haven't played it a second time. I wanted to restart it in Strangerville, but the problem is that it will be more or less the same, which doesn't really make it replayable, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But I still love this town. But this living room, I mean, the only pop of color is the orange carpet, but then, you know, the light wood with the brown wood and then this gray wood at the windows, I don't really think that goes together very well. At least they seem to be happy. She is sitting down, putting the book back, then coming back to the chair, sitting down, standing up. She did this 3 or 4 times, so I didn't film it, but when something happens that it is a bit more exciting, like she grilling something, then I had to film it. And the funny thing is, she's just finishing her burgers and putting them down and leaving them there. So fortunately, Alice is also cooking something. I think she's making a garden salad, and I'm glad that she is not picking her ears at the same time, because sometimes they do that, but I think slobs will probably do that. But look at them in their kitchen. At least they have a very good stove. I think it's the most expensive one. So I think that's where the large sum of money went into, because if you check the other furniture, I mean, they might have bought very expensive things, but there is not a lot going on. But maybe the sum of money went into their clothes or for the hairdresser, because they have nice hairstyles. I really like it. So what else? Of course, we have a peek at the toilet. We have to. I'm glad that there are toilets in every bathroom there. I think they have 2 bathrooms upstairs. Not even sure if there's one downstairs, probably not, but at least they have enough space for the bathroom. But the weird thing is they are 3 single young people and they have 2 beds. So are the girls sharing a room, or is Mark romantically involved with one of the girls and they share a bed together? So I thought that was really weird. It doesn't really make sense, and unfortunately the pre-made houses often are not built for the households that are living in. I think in the new world of Mount Komorebi with Snowy Escape, the 4 game changers that created all the lots, I think they did such a good job in just thinking about who lives in this house and what they could create for them. And I'm sure if there are 2 children, they made 2 beds for the children, and they would have made a 3 bedrooms here as well. So I'm not sure how I will do it. When I will renovate it, I will probably create another room. So they are still dancing, and here they are in the living room. But where is Leslie go? Oh, Leslie is tired. And yeah, if you know me and my Day in the Life series, there always will be bubbles when they go into bed. So Alice was checking and she saw, oh no, one of the beds is occupied. So she didn't go in the same bed as Leslie because they do not have a close or a good enough relationship to do that. So they are both spending night in the other bed, and there is no place for Mark. So poor Mark is going downstairs, pouring himself a coffee so he can stay awake during the night. He will probably think about creative things to do, because poor Mark doesn't have an easel, he doesn't have a computer, he can't play any instrument, so there is nothing he can do, only read books, which is good because he's a bookworm. But still, I think it's a bit sad that they have nothing to do except cook or just brew coffee. And here is a little night shot. And of course we have some creatures walking around, which is really weird and fun. And yeah, that's a bit all that was happening during the day. There was not a lot happening. I had to cut a lot of footage out because it was boring. So I think he's coming here just to watch her sleep, and he chose to watch Leslie sleep, but apparently it was not that interesting. So he decides to browse the bookshelves and look if there's something else that he can do. And oh, let's get the burgers that were laying around all day. But now we have something fun that is happening, and that is something that I really like with Stranger Will, because there are some Sims that are, how you say, like possessed, and they are doing strange things during the night. So unfortunately, I was not able to follow her like that, staying in tab mode. So I had to go out of tab mode, and I added a little bit of a creepier music just to accompany her walk. Just imagine you running somewhere like that with your head way behind. I mean, you couldn't, because you couldn't see where you're going. So I think this is really creepy, and this is really well done, and it is also funny at the same time. I really had to laugh, and I hope I can make you laugh as well. And it is weird because they are running around like that, and then suddenly they stop and they walk slowly with their weird walk, but then again they continue to run, and they go to see these plants. They just look at them, they just observe them, or they talk to them, I don't know. And then, ooh, here we go, she is walking around very weirdly. So I'm very glad this happened, because otherwise nothing has happened that was really interesting. And I'm so excited that with Snowy Escape we will get new lifestyles, and with the free update we will get sentiments. So I really hope that this will change something. And you already voted for the Ito family in Mount Komorebi that I will visit as soon as I have the pack. I don't know when I will upload the next day in the life, but it will be the next that is filmed in Mount Komorebi. And I really hope that with the new lifestyles and the new sentiments, something will change, and that it will be more interesting. Also, maybe they will have a hot pot together, the whole family. And we are slowly coming to an end of this episode. So let me know if you have played with this household already, and if you still have this household in your Stranger world, what are they up to? Are they just friends, or did something happen? Did you renovate their house, or do they still live in that house? Did you bulldoze the lot? So just let me know what you have done with them. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I look so much forward to getting my hands on the new pack on the 13th of November, and I will definitely upload some more videos until the end of the year with the new pack. I have a lot of ideas. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.